may not know it yet, but the Earth is under attack by a dangerous plague, Brainrot. They are parasitic videos that suck up your time and give you nothing in return. And the easiest places to get infected are on these 3 apps. So today we are going to investigate these apps to find out which has the most brain rot, so we can save ourselves and hopefully all of humanity. YouTube Shorts! The land where you can watch pranks, cool magic videos, comedy videos, like mouth eating videos? Glowing teeth? What is that? What's going on? Now, your YouTube Shorts feed is not going to look like this because you are probably not age 10 and under, but mine does because I am on an incognito tab. And this means that I have the pleasure of seeing the most viral videos across YouTube Shorts, which unfortunately means a ton of brain rot. And if you don't know what that looks like, I'm gonna break it down for you. Faked videos, meaningless challenges, adults wearing extremely bright colored clothing, the Ronaldo face stop challenge, these AI put a finger down videos, and a ton more. You probably don't know why all of these videos are so popular and why you don't see any of them, but I do. I know. It's because YouTube loves engagement of any type. Commenting, liking, subscribing, and most importantly, staying to the end of the video will make YouTube so happy that it's just gonna keep showing it to more and more people. And so that, combined with the fact that there are a ton of iPad kids doom scrolling YouTube Shorts all the time, has created a new meta. Engagement farms. These engagement farms are YouTube channels that are engineered to milk the attention and engagement of young viewers for profit. These videos use bright colors, subtitles, and satisfying videos just to keep you watching to the end of the video. And to show you what I mean, here's a great example.
Put a finger down if you've ever screamed from the top of your lungs. Put a finger down things only crazy kids do edition. If you put more than 5 fingers down, be happy, you definitely are a crazy kid. Put your finger down on the last one. Put a finger down if you sang into a fan to hear your robot voice.
100%.
Put a finger down if you subscribed and liked the video.
No, I haven't done that.
I'm gonna stop it there. Just save your well-being. But this video checks off all the boxes for a Shorts brain rot video. It also tells you to subscribe so you could put a finger down. It's stupid. Most of these videos aren't even about anything. They're just telling you to like and subscribe. So why don't you see a lot of these videos then? Simply because you are not a toddler. And that YouTube will only show you videos that you have shown increased amounts of engagement with. And since you have a semi-developed brain and know better than to watch the Ronaldo face stop challenge, it won't be shown to you. And so after watching too many of these videos, I reached my breaking point.
Talkies.
It's really hard to force yourself to watch things that you don't want to watch. And that entire time I was watching, I was completely aware that everything that came up was brain rot. So the brain rot just didn't work on me, probably because I am 20. But that begs the question, do brain rot videos exist for people my age to watch?
We're gonna go into Instagram Reels. I'm so excited! Out of the 3 apps we're using today, this is the one I don't use at all. So,
As I started scrolling, I remembered what an absolute wasteland Instagram Reels is. I'm gonna have to blur a lot of the videos because this video will be taken down otherwise, but they are all quite similar to this one.
what's going on?
Unlike TikTok and YouTube, people don't actually get paid for posting Reels. So there's really no incentive for people to make actual content. So instead it has turned into a place for extremely shocking and confusing memes and videos.
Let's talk to you, right?
So as I kept scrolling and bearing witness to all of these atrocities, I realized a very crucial point. All of these platforms have very different content, which means they're all going to have their own versions of brain rot. Which means Instagram Reels doesn't have the typical brain rot you would expect to see on like YouTube Shorts. So let me introduce you to it.
Small fat. The diabetes, the diabetes, the diabetes.
It's just this, on repeat. At least for me it is. There is no algorithm trying to adapt to your personality so it can show you videos you might like. Because there are none! The Reels tab is just a garbage pile of random stuff. And as I was nearing the end of scrolling, I had a conclusion for the question I had before. Brainrot videos definitely exist for people my age, and probably every age. But it wasn't from engagement farms, it was just from the sheer randomness and shock from these videos that my brain rotted. And once again, I was at my breaking point. Reels definitely made me feel a lot worse than YouTube Shorts did. I literally sat there and did not move for a long time. If that's not brain rot, I don't know what is, because I could not think. I was just brain dead for the rest of the day. And honestly, I didn't even want to finish this video because of that experience, but I remember that this was for the greater good of humanity, and that showing people this brain rot will make them aware, and hopefully they can avoid it. And with that, it's time for the biggest short form app of them all.
TikTok. Yeah.
Out of the 3 apps, this is the one that is statistically the most addicting and has the most viewers. So I was anticipating a ton of brain rot. I just didn't know what to expect until it hit me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we hit the first form of TikTok brain rot. What does this even mean? Is this real? Like, are we just putting edits on pictures of random people you don't even know their faces and wearing an Arsenal shirt and they have a New York Yankees bag?
This is our first form of TikTok brain rot. Literally just pictures with some filters and edits done to them. And I saw so many of them.
And it's just not real. You're gonna give me a seizure! F!
And you might be thinking, how are those videos even popular when they do absolutely nothing for anyone? It's because they're botted. The creator bought a ton of views. You wanna know how I know that? Because everyone is commenting like 3 random emojis and none of the comments have likes. So let it be known that if you use TikTok as a guest or on an incognito tab like I did, there's a large chance that you will see a lot of this botted content, which is definitely brain rot. But other than those, the videos that I was served weren't actually that bad. There were a few split screen videos with a satisfying video on one side and a clip from something else on the other side. But I wouldn't say that's brain rot because at least one of the videos has a purpose. And really, the only other thing was the majority of TikToks I had were just normal videos that you would end up seeing on there. Skits, memes, AI man hugging a polar bear and it has 9.5 million likes. But the point is, they weren't bad at all. And as I was nearing the end of my scrolling time, I started to compare all 3 platforms. YouTube Shorts had engagement farms that posted videos just to keep you watching. Instagram Reels had extremely shocking and confusing videos over and over again, and TikTok had botted videos and satisfying ones. So, in the end, which app gave me the most brain rot, and which app do we need to avoid so that humanity can be saved? Instagram Reels! It was definitely the worst out of the 3, especially for someone my age. It was just so hard to know what I was looking at half the time. YouTube Shorts comes in second. Even though it had a ton of brain rot, you could avoid it easily if you are capable of thinking. And surprisingly, TikTok is last. It just had normal videos for the most part. So we have saved humanity for the most part, but the job is not done. These are only 3 social media apps out of many that so many across the world are addicted to. So if you want to know what the most addictive social media are, I tried getting addicted to all of them in this video here, so make sure to watch that. Subscribe for more of this, and of course, have a day.